it is the next day. This is the separate video. This is the second video. I've got to film an outro for last one. Yeah, we are here at the bend again. Just when I got some brekkie, some HJs, and we are about to unload the EV. So we're gonna rip it up right here, the whole way up here, and tip it in up there. I'm gonna get it off, and then we'll update you guys then. We made it through Scroots, and that's all I've got to say. So yeah, but made it through Scroots surprisingly. It's hunk of junk. So yeah, but we'll see you later when I'm probably on track.
Well, he's probably on track.
What?
Or on the dirt. What do you say?
Probably both.
Rah.
Here we go, my first ever lap on the main track of the Bend Motorsport Park. Done skid band a couple times before, but that's about it. And this is me, obviously, on the main track of the Bend Motorsport Park, which I just said, in my very underpowered EV Falcon. But yeah, can't even link it together, which is pretty embarrassing, but what can I say? It's my first lap. Can't expect much, but yeah, I was happy with it for at least getting around the track without fully spinning out until the end there. But yeah, here we are in Kenny Henig's Barra-powered R32 Skyline, which he kindly lended to me. This is my first practice lap, which was my best lap of the whole day, I believe. It was clean to clean for me, being I've never driven that car before and I've never drifted a Skyline. So yeah, but very clean lap. I was happy with that. Second lap here in the 32. Yeah, coming in and a little bit of a bobble there and then a little bit of straighten, but oh well, I've never driven the thing before, so yeah. But coming around turn 2 and held it together somewhat. It's really weird, that corner right there going into the horseshoe. You really have to stomp on the brakes there. It's a fun corner, but I really just couldn't get it down right. But yeah, third lap. I think this was my last lap of practice, because he lended me his car after my car wasn't starting, and I just went out straight away and sent it. But yeah, big dirt drop. Get back on and continue drifting, because that's what we do. We don't stop around here. You send it. But even in a borrowed car, I was really happy with these couple of practice laps, and you'll see how I go in going into the battle rounds in about 2 minutes. Huge thank you to Kenny for letting me drive his Barra-powered 32. Here comes the big time. So these battles will go, and then there's them people. There's like Ricky, and then whoever's now 13, Todd, and I can't see who's in front. So yeah. Yay. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but it's alright. It's getting real now. We're next. I'm so scared, but it's alright. We'll do good. I'll update you guys after. Here we go. This is my first ever competition round or competition battle against Leo in the S14, and unfortunately he spins right about here. I was very aware of that and kept my distance because I had no idea who it was and I didn't know how he drove. Yeah, and then right then is when I lost my clutch. Had no clutch fluid and it was not bled. So yeah, I lost my clutch there. And as you can hear, Ben and Danny. Can't see it on live stream, but I drove straight off the track trying to get it back into gear without a clutch. So yeah, that was fun. But well, I thought I still had a clutch, but I didn't. But yeah, that was very unfortunate. But cars, I love cars.
Actually makes a lot of sense because we did.
Cars are my favourite.
And you got pulled in the pits. So there was a slight.
Yeah. So.
Bye.
So if you don't know already, hello there, mate. But yeah, Kenny's clutch went out while I was driving it. The exhaust is so close to the manifold, the master cylinder, that it boiled the fluid. So I had no clutch and tried to get in a gear. I'll get the live stream replay, but I drove off the track. And yeah, it's pretty funny, but.
Hello, Blake.
We are out again. Hopefully I can do it. I still smell fuel. Hopefully I can do a bit better this time. Last battle was very poor from me, but first comp. Driving a high-powered car that I've never driven before, so oh well, I'm just having fun. But there are some good drivers in L2 this year, I'm not gonna lie. Don't even know half of them are. A lot of them are in-state people, but there's some decent drivers, so that's good. But oh well. Next time, bigger and better with my car. Here we go. As you can hear, LS Turbo 33 screaming down the straight. Didn't even know it was turbo until I came up next to it on the straight, or came up behind it on the straight, because it was so quiet idling. But yeah, feel like I've done alright. Put down a solid chase run. Proximity wasn't the best, but I mean, what can you expect? I didn't want to get too close, I just wanted to not spin out enough. I was focusing on keeping the car on the track. But yeah, so here's live stream footage. As you can see, big gap, but I do start to close in on it a bit. I'm still a good car lengths away, but yeah, 33 blazing, turbo LS. I actually quite liked it. It was a cool car. But yeah.
Definitely not a judge's son. Definitely.
Here is my lead run. About the same proximity from my chase run. He was probably a bit closer, but he didn't close in on me as much, and he straightened and he almost spun and then straightened right there. So, but then right here, car binded on lock and spun me. So that was very unfortunate, but oh well. If I didn't spin, I would have made top 16, but I unfortunately did not make top 16. And here we go, here's the live stream footage. Nice initiation, about the same proximity. He didn't close in on me as much, but as you can see, he straightens and then almost spins. So, seeing as I put down a decent chase run before, if I didn't spin, I would have done alright. But yeah, as you can see, it just holds. I didn't even get a chance to transition. But, oh well. It's drifting, it happens. And then I reinitiate and there we go. And because when I was chasing the leg before and I lost my clutch, I could not do my lead run. Here is my lead run, which is a solo run. This is one of my best laps I put down for the whole day. But yeah, it was pretty good. I was very proud of that.
I like this car.
Can you show us the t-shirt? He's getting every single signature.
Well, not every, but most.
Oh yeah, most. You're going to be on the YouTube video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about me?
Yeah, you are too.
What up?
Yeah, you should. Dale's been grinding the sim.
What's this?
Nah, I fucking left.
Keep it coming. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Bye, Gabby.
To be fair, when you had your price down, he's all looking at the on my car, and I'm not going to bother fixing it. He's got good news. Yeah?
You got the corner piece.
Where are you going to come out?
We got people on top speed runs. Clean up crew. Excuse me. Run, Dad. Run, Dad. Run, Dad. Who is this guy? Can you stop sucking on the lid of my drink?
The next day.
It is the Tuesday, 2 days after round 1 of Drifting SA State Series, and I completely forgot to do an outro. Alright, so this is the thing we were doing. I'll tell you when to turn on, don't turn on yet. But what are you doing, cat? This is what I've been told is a problem, but I don't actually know. So, pop this off. Alright, start it.
So all we can do really is leave it running till it dies again.
Or just go to a skid.
Well, whatever, but leave it running till it dies again. Once it dies and it won't start, we pull that off, see if it starts. Because essentially what it possibly could be is it's building too much crankcase pressure. So,
too much pressure in,
because it doesn't have a catch can or anything. So, I mean, the weird thing is it has spark. That's what I don't get. When it won't start, it still has spark and it has fuel. So it should start. But the spark is a little bit weak, but still it should try and at least fire. And the only thing I'm thinking is that is a case. It does build up too much crankcase pressure. It definitely sounds like it has a misfire now though. So, I don't know, we'll see if we can make it stuff up again and then try. That's all we can do.
So as you've just seen, I just went and done a skid up there, and I've drove it around a couple times. This isn't from that, obviously. That looks like mold, and it's not mold. It looks like mold. And
you've done it, I guess.
Mate.
Your actual oil's milky now.
No, because I checked the... Well, actually, I checked the... Like, before I went out, I checked the oil, like, before we load the car up on Friday, whenever I loaded it up at the yard.
Yeah.
I checked the oil.
Oh, you've definitely done a head gasket or something now.
Yeah.
That still doesn't explain why it will cut out.
And it wasn't as milky as... It wasn't yellow, which it was, like, the other week. And it was, like, a tiny bit milky.
It almost smells like fuel.
It's hot. It smells like...
I guess it's just...
Yeah, well...
Doesn't help you cooked it at the yard a couple of times.
Yeah. All the X-Park trips. All the 40-degree heat, 45-degree heat X-Park trips. When it overheat every second lap and I'd have to bring it in. And...
Nah, couldn't be that, surely.
No, it wouldn't be. No. Well, what caused it to do a head gasket? Because I've never had any signs of it.
Well, there's your sign.
Well, there's my sign now.
The misfire is now a sign.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't before and I didn't know.
None of the plug... Oh, there was that one plug that was...
Dry,
like it looked lean.
Yeah.
I think we're saving that.
So this turned from an outro to a diagnostic video. This is meant to be a 2-minute thingy.
Yes, it's overfull. And it's milky. So there's the fuel line there. So it's got like an extra fucking litre in it.
Yeah.
It's got an extra litre of water in it now. That's probably where all your water's going. Oh,
yeah.
Not that you'd use water, because every time when it would overheat, it was just spewing it out.
Yeah.
I never really actually used water as such, but I guess it might have started, obviously. Let it cool down and check what's in your reservoir. we filled that.
Did we?
Obviously, yeah. The other day, remember? So whatever's not in there
is in the motor.
Is in the motor.
Well.
There you go. RIP. Kick it in there. Nah.
Like this?
No, we got the AU motor.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's bolt-in AU motor.
Yeah.
So boxing.
So we're not doing dizzy. I'm not doing the dizzy conversion. If we're putting the AU motor in, it's
coils. Yeah. What else do you have to do to convert it to coil pack? It's just a bit of loom, wouldn't it?
I assume so.
You just get a loom and cut and shut it. Well, that's I mean, it's not RIP yet. We can fix it, but still runs and drives. It's just rough. At least we're not at the track and finding this out, because I would have been a lot more mad at the track when I was stressed out and...
Well, I did see the bottom of the oil cap, but it was only in the very top.
Yeah, I was about to say that, and everyone was like, yeah, that's just condensation.
Well, it didn't... Because there was nothing in the top of the motor.
Yeah.
The motor was still clean. So
Not anymore.
it's obviously just on the verge of
Yeah, it must have just been on the verge from X Park or Yard Party,
yard party.
and then I've done 2 laps in it, and that's what's caused it to do that. So, but what could the stalling be? Would it be?
I don't know.
That's still unknown. Do Falcons usually do that when they go low idle when they have that off? Or is that the problem? Or is that
The low
normal?
idle, I don't know, whatever. The slight misfire is possibly
Yeah.
now because of water leaking into somewhere it's not meant to be. But also, the stalling and not starting is the confusing part. Yalla,
Well, it doesn't matter now because I'm not doing another vent in it. Right, back to Sunday. It was very fun and very fun and very stressful. Huge thank you to Kenny for lending me his 32 when I done 2 laps in this thing, and then it kept on stalling, and I thought I had no fuel, but apparently my fuel gauge just doesn't work anymore.
You thought someone sat in the tank.
Yeah, but
One of them dodgy Melbourne drivers.
yeah, of course.
Yalla.
Of course, the interstate drivers. But yeah, it was very fun. I got, what was it? I was in the top 16 until I got knocked down to 19th out of, how many L2 drivers were there?
42 or 46 or something. I don't know.
42. A lot more than there should be. There's meant to be 30 drivers in each group. Is there? 30?
32.
32 in each. So it goes 32, 16, 8, 4, and then finals. So, yeah, but yeah, I had a lot of fun and experienced a lot of new things. Is driving a Barra Turbo. That's actually got a little bit of power, more power than all my cars combined. So yeah, still only got like 280 kilowatt, but I used all 280 kilowatt. It was very fun. But yeah, just missed out on top 16. Thanks to this guy. Nah,
Yeah.
because I spun on one of my runs in the lead, and if I didn't spin, because that guy in the 33,
on a good wicket, and then
he straightened at the start of that run and through turn 1 and through the apex, spun, straightened, and then like had a little bit of, what do you call it, bobble. He wasn't in a drift.
Your chase behind him, considering it's the first chase you've ever done that you chase someone more than second gear around X Park.
Yeah.
You did pretty well. Like you reeled him in by the end of the track. You were transitioning at the same time
Yeah,
with him.
it was just the
So
proximity.
You were in within a couple car lengths, if that, which is pretty good for your first ever lap, really.
And then not in my
What
car.
did the clutch do? It boiled the
Oh
clutch.
yeah, boiled clutch fluid or leaked fluid. Kenny
Yeah,
still
so you
doesn't know.
lost your clutch on your
Lost
first
my
lap.
clutch first lap. Guy spun in front of me. I lost clutch and I drove off the track. That was stupid. I was looking down trying to get into gear because it wouldn't go into gear. It was in second. I was trying to get it and go in third, and then that's when I realized I had no clutch. And then I got it into third, and then went to initiate. I had no clutch, and then I like power slid out with the power, and then tried to clutch kick it, and there was no clutch.
Yeah.
And then I got
Fine.
scared
But
because
the thing is, like, we still gave you like an okay score. Like,
Yeah.
Still, like, you know, I think I gave you like a 4.8
Yeah.
out of 10. But because you got stuffed up by Leo at the start, and because the way people don't know, but the way you get judged in those battle rounds is not against the other person; it's working with the other
Yeah.
person. So because the lead car stuffed you up, essentially, me and both the other judges both sort of agreed that, you know, he stuffed you up from the start, not giving you a clean run to follow.
yeah,
So we probably didn't penalise it as harsh as someone that just went flying off the track in
Yeah.
the first corner. But I mean, I still
it wasn't his
gave
fault
like
that
a point less.
it wasn't his fault that the clutch went. Obviously, I'm not. If he ever
we
saw any,
knew it was an existing problem.
Yeah,
We just
it wasn't
we
his.
did 2 practice laps in the car,
Yeah.
or 3 practice laps, and then literally come in, and then immediately went out for battle rounds.
Yeah.
So it was like Kenny's like the car does like 5 or 6 laps, and then needs the clutch fix, like lead.
Lead.
So,
But
it is what it is. You
My
managed to
my best run was my solo run
yeah,
at the end. My last run.
but just put that footage in,
Yeah, it's
And-
gonna be in there.
yeah, and then they can see what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they're gonna be
Apart
seeing
from the
it.
one where you followed Leo, it follows you on the entry, but then if you get the live stream footage, but then because Leo spun and then took
Yeah.
off, the video followed Leo, not you. But
And if Leo sees any of this, I'm not blaming on you that the clutch went, because whenever I'm speaking it,
SR20 drive.
yeah, it sounds like I'm blaming on him, but I'm not. It's
all
yeah.
it's all
Drift.
seat time.
I had fun. But yeah, anyways, we are this weekend. We're gonna be doing the BA.
Last time I threw the ball.
Oh yeah, we're putting a new motor in my car soon because it.
Drift him in.
Because yeah,
The oil was milky as
it's from when you loaded it up. I'm telling you, it's when she drove it. Yeah,
ruined this whole
I
weekend.
revved the shit out of it.
yeah. It's alright. All that Limmy at the yard. Alright, I'm filming for the 8 minutes. What? This is gonna be a long video. Alright, anyways. Bye guys. Bye. Good night, guys.